Oh, we're gonna start 5 minutes early as a hope that maybe things will. Oh, so we're also still wearing the secret outfit because I'm a robot. I can't unrobot. Like we've learned this really nonsense. I gotta know about the robot. Why am I a robot? Why is he a robot? It doesn't make sense. All right. If I recall, I was opening a door, right? Yeah. Get back to the doors. Shit. I guess you're right. Let's go. Just jump immediately into it. I think this is a no choice one, right? But this is the last time we go through the green door. All right.
Chromatic doors have opened.
Hooray! All right, I'm gonna double check the timeline thing. No, this is the last time we're going through the red door in Tardastane, and we gotta find some way to keep going. He's got like 4 different dead ends and a 5th, who knows what.
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Ugh, you're late.
You've missed nothing today, Palix. You're on time.
What were you doing?
Sorry.
An apology is not going to cut it. I can't go through that door without you. Zero said we'd get penalized if we didn't go through the primary door before it closed. Are you trying to kill me?
No, of course not. I thought you didn't need a partner to get through the primary doors, though.
Are you kidding me? Think it through, Sigma. Yes, you can go through the primary door by yourself. Now, you're standing in front of the secondary door. The time limit comes, and the primary door shuts. Now what?
My mic is screeching and peaky. Not sure. It could be to do with... Here, let me try something. That fixing anything with it?
Now you're stuck, is what? Without the right number of bracelets, the secondary door won't open. Do you understand?
This mic also might be starting to die. Binks has chewed on the cord a little bit.
There'd be no way to
I gotta
open
talk
either
more?
door, huh?
Alright, talkie. Alright, yeah, I just reset one of the plugs.
Man, that sounds even worse than getting your lungs turned off.
Sorry for worrying you, Quark.
Hey, Quark's
In
gonna
any event,
die.
now is hardly the time to be fighting like this. As you can see, the primary doors have already opened. You must hurry and decide who will be going through which door and with whom.
So, how should we pair up?
We're almost out of time. I'll just explain it as fast as I can.
Please do, Fi.
Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
Options Fi laid out for us are the following. Option A, Alice and I pair up with Luna and go through the green door. Tenmuji and Quark, Magenta pair up with Clover to go through the blue. Fi and Yellow pair up with Magenta to go through red. Option B, Alice and I pair up with Kay to go through blue. Tenmuji and Quark pair up with Luna to go through red. Fi and Dio go with Clover to go through green. Option C, which is the one that's going to happen. Alice and I and Clover pair up and go through the red door. Alright, okay, cool. We'll get to hang out with both secret agents. Tenmuji and Quark pair up with Kay to go through green. Fi and Dio pair with the yellow to go through blue.
3, Minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Okay, so who's going to go where?
I'm not going with Kay. I had enough of that last time. Thank you very much.
Oh dear. Seems I'm not wanted.
Hey!
I'd like Luna to come with us.
Huh? Me? Need someone gullible for the next round?
Hey, shut up. Aren't you my partner?
Maybe. But I don't want her to think that means I agree with you. You betrayed me last time, Fi. And Dio, you betrayed Tenmyoji.
Ah, come on. Didn't I tell you? It was Quark who...
It wasn't Quark. We all know, Dio.
Dio! Stop saying that!
Anyway, Fi and I won't be choosing Betray this time. Your BP's 1 right now, isn't it? If you chose Ally and we chose Betray, what would it be?
-1. I'd die.
I didn't want to say it straight out, but yeah. We're not gonna go that far just to get out of here.
I don't know, Dio. You've gone that far with me and threatened me.
Right, Fi?
Yeah. Okay, then I'm going to take a chance on you.
All right. I hope you're the best, Luna. Luna, are you sure about this?
Yes, I've made up my mind.
Then that means Quark and I will be going with Kay, since it looks like Alice is pretty determined.
Yes, I am.
Hey, Alice.
Then I get to go with Alice again.
Yay! Clover hangout, fun
I'm
times.
totally good with that. What I did to Alice last time was really bad. I want to try to make up for it.
Good girl.
So we're going with option C then? That means each group is going through a complementary door.
Yep.
Sigma, Alice, and Clover are going through the red door. Tenmyoji, Quark, and Kay are going through the green door. And finally, Dio, Luna, and I are going through the blue door. Any objections?
I don't know. I'm a robot. Don't think I'm allowed to have objections.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
If there were any objections, there was no time for them.
Let's go.
The announcer's voice filled the room as we ran for our doors.
3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
You know, I don't think once that we were like chill and just, got to relaxedly go through doors. It's always a rush. Man, the new OBS layout is interesting. Huh? Is this a dead end?
There are 3 doors, but it looks like they're all locked.
I wonder what this thing does.
Well, it's got a lever.
Can you pull that, Sigma?
Sure thing. Well, I just agree. I'm always the one fighting it. I'm just like, nah, I'm fine. Alice, for you, Alice, anything. We haven't gotten to hang out with Alice in a long time. Huh? Well, that's interesting.
It opened the door on the right.
I think this is the only time we've gotten to go to the pantry, right? Seems kind of weird. I mean, why just that one? What about the other 2?
Details hardly seems important to me.
That's fair, Alice.
They gave us the way forward. I say we take it. Come
Truth
along
facts. Without waiting for a response, Alice strode off towards the open door. Clover and I hurried to follow. Panty Ray. God damn it. This is the last of this tier of door as well. Everything else has to be white doors. This room looks horrible. Alright.
Whoa! This is amazing! Who'd ever need this much underwear?
Fuck! I wasn't ready for her to make the same joke. What?
Well, I mean, all these boxes and stuff are panties, right? And there are a lot of boxes.
Panties?
Isn't that what it said on the door?
No, it said...
Clover dear, it didn't say panty.
It said pantry.
Pantry?
It's where you keep food.
Oh, I guess that makes more sense.
Her face turned an especially amusing shade of red. What do you think that is?
I'd say it's a water storage tank.
It's totally full of water.
The stuff on the shelves looks like it's mostly bread, maybe a few pastries. but no panties.
So just a whole bunch of food, huh?
Clover was right that there's a lot, though.
Looks like you could live here for quite a while.
I'd have to agree.
Then what do you think this place is for?
Maybe it's where they quarantine sick people.
What? I mean, you're not wrong, but what?
Didn't we tell you about Radical 6?
Yeah.
I guess that story really was true.
You're saying that the reason they've got all this food and water is so that you can keep infected people here? That's ridiculous. I'm not infected with some weird-ass disease. I don't want to spend the rest of my life locked up in a metal box.
Me either. Giving us food is all well and good, but no spare underwear? That's unforgivable.
Seriously?
Yes, we're going to keep making fun of you, Clover.
How long are you guys going to keep making fun of me for that?
Today's just a day of predictions. Right, well, we need to search this room. So let's get started. Alright. Let's pant it up. Alright, what do we have here? Basic water. Basic water. Neutral water. Acidic water. What do you think this machine is? So the bottom part looks like some kind of dolly. It's got a 5x5 grid of metal boxes. Top row's empty, though. Yeah, do you think we're supposed to do something with them? Well, not something. Probably more boxes. Fractions? No, I think these are pages from a day calendar. Blue ones are Saturdays and the red ones are Sundays. So the black numbers are weekdays? Alright. The screen's dark. Maybe it's not on? Looks like there's a card slot right under it. I think maybe there's a connection? Hey, there's something in the drawer. Huh? Wonder what it is. Well, it's a metal piece. Whoop! Whoa! What are you doing? You broke it! Warm drawer. It's fine. No, it's just... appears to be a graphic of some sort. There's a small hole in the bottom right to it. There's a hole there. I don't think that's going to work. Probably need a complete button. Button parts. Empty beaker. Alright, well. Let us fuse buttons. Button. There we go. Should be in there pretty good now. Yeah, it looks good to me. Well, why don't you go ahead and push it? And there. Did you hear that? Yeah, sounds like the lock opened. Can we open it? Or, I'd assume so, yeah. Huh? So it is supposed to open. Huh, it's empty. Wonder why. Looks like you can open it from both sides. See? I guess you can do that from the front and back, too. And there's no hinge, just a huge lid, just sitting on top of the bottom. Looks like there's something inside that ice cube. Don't you? Do you? I think you're right. I wonder if we can get it. But we won't just by just grabbing it, that's for sure. The glass is in the way. How about dropping it through that hole? Hole? There's a square hole down there, see? I think you just need to slide the ice cube into it. How? I really have to explain it? Alright, fine, just pay attention. You can slide the ice cubes by using the directional buttons. Move the ice cube with something in it to the hole in the front. And slide 4 of the ice cube. There's a limit to the number of times each one can be moved. Once you've reached the limit, the ice cube will freeze in place. Okay, got it. Here it goes. So. Yeah, alright. Interesting. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Alright. Okay. Okay. Nope. Alright. Sliding puzzles apparently not my forte on this one. Got it. Alright. Ha! It worked! Good job, Sigma! Open up, we should be able to get that ice cube now. What if I mixed it with this warm drawer? Drawer with ice in it. Can I put it back in here? Alright, now put the drawer back the ice inside. Oh, you hear that? It's probably warming up right now. We should probably keep an eye on it. Chromatic doors. Or an A-B game has begun. Sounds like it's done. Open it up and have a look. Hey, look, a lot of mice. Ah, hot! Cards underneath the water. Okay, here goes. Ah! Are you okay? Just kidding. Dick move. A visitor ID. Throw the water there. These are some pretty impressive shelves. That's a lot of pre-packaged food. There's a bunch of instant coffee boxes of tea. You mean boxes, right? Gah! There's just gonna be underwear jokes all day. Some pictures of the boxes look really tasty. Wonder what's under the wrapper. Underwear? Under there! Shut up! See the red button? It keeps the wheel in place, so if we push it, it'll unlock. If we move this thing, if we release the locks. Sounds good. Let's give it a go then. Why did you put the cabinet back in the corner like this? It's really hard to get it to. Agreed. It's a sliding door. Alright, let's slide it then. What's this? A binder? It's got a couple of pieces of paper inside. Probably ought to hang on to them. Found a nutritional management chart, nutritional balance chart. I can review them in the archive. Alright, well, what if I go down here and press these buttons again? This one's already been unlocked. This one's already been unlocked. Nothing else, I guess. There are wheels on this thing, though. If we can move it, maybe we can get to the door on the right. Aha! Alright, all the wheels are unlocked. Should be released now. Good, let's see if we can move this thing. Okay, let's have a look inside. There's a binder in here, too. And this is some kind of chemical? Let's take the binder first. The pH scale! Yay! And now the chemical. A pH tester. Alright. What else do we have? These are all drawers, huh? There's tons of them. Wow, there's so many here, I wonder. 366. What? So there are 366 drawers. You just looked at them and figured that out? No, I did math. There's divided into 4 sections, each row is numbered 1 through 14. In other words, there are 14 rows to each section. Columns are labeled as letters A through G, so you've got 7 columns per section, and 24 sections means 28 columns total. Each section is a few spots here and there that are empty drawers, right? Well, specifically, there are 26 of those spots. To calculate, so 14 times 28 minus 26. That's 366? Right. So you did all that in your head? Of course. It's pretty simple stuff. Alright. I'm guessing we're finding specific days. Matter of fact, let's go check. So... 5-7. And the Saturday. Stuff is divided into sections labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Additionally, there are sections numbered 1 through 14, letters A through G assigned to 7 columns. It's not letting me do anything with that yet. Hey, this is from a calendar, right? Yeah, it looks weird though. Found a calendar for the archive. Wait, there's something written on the back of it. The day the man was abducted? Yeah, there is something back here. Found a note. Oh hey, screen lit up. It's designed to turn on when you touch it. I think we need to type something in. Yeah. Check the appropriate blank. Check that button. Okay, let's give it a shot. Okay, let's go with... December... a 7/14... Fuck, I think G would be the last week of the year. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days till Christmas? Let's try that again. Alright, hold on. Huh. I don't get it. Let's see. Okay, G is the day of the week. Okay. So that's a Saturday. Okay. So 12 would be December. 8. They're missing different amounts because the number of days in that one. So why is this one so short? So if that's the last day of the year, so it's 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. So B13. The day I was abducted. The screen's blue now. I think this could maybe possibly be it. Yeah, it's probably a safe password. That's good, right? Well, there's one problem. The screen shuts off after a set amount of time. No, we need it to be fast. I can do it. We got a really good memory. All I need is a moment. 3 stars. Well, did you memorize it? Indeed I did. It's locked away up here. Whew, what a relief. It's safe, right? It's just like the one in the AB room in the infirmary. All we need is the password. Should be just like the others. Gold! Ha! It opened! Alright, more secret files. Alright, back to actually solving problems, though. So... let's try 1 and 13, see what happens here. So be in 1 and 13. This is this 1 and 13. 13. Alright. Cute. Let's do the 11, 11 first. So it'd be 11, 11, G. See what happens here. 11. Yep. 11. G. 11. Damn, what am I supposed to do? I guess we need to figure out other dates then? I got nothing. Alright, let's try and look at this thing. What is this thing? It's like a faucet, so I think it's connected to the water storage tank up there. You can use to pour water. Yeah, it's drained too. Yeah, in the middle there. Sigma, don't you think we could use that here? Let's fill the speaker. Dunk it. It's green, which means it's neutral. Down the drain with you. So we get +3. So this should be basic water. This comes to me. Use it to test how basic or acidic something is. Did you ever do that in school? You put it in the water, it changes depending on the Okay. Okay. What use do I have for water? Anything asking for it? Yeah, nothing's asking for water at the moment. Machine dolly. QPs don't put boxes in it though. Should I put something in there? Don't have anything to put in there. this card work? There's a card slot below the monitor. Alright, let's slide this baby in. Yeah, go for it. Rude. Hey, what's going on? Looks like it's on now. Why is the screen red? Think something's wrong? Wait, it says something. Number of ration boxes insufficient. Please rectify. Cannot verify presence of acidic water vessel. Please rectify. Get a neutral water vessel. Please rectify. Get a basic water vessels. Please rectify. A drain, and get rid of water here. Oh, these are empty. Alright, I see what's up. So this will be basic. Do I have to pH it first? No. Is it the wrong shade of blue? Dude. Alright, let's open our pH scale. I've been avoiding notes like a dingus. Alright, let's look at our files. pH detection. So drinking water is 7, ionized is 9, and beauty products are 4. So we need something that's 9 for those. So neutral is at 7. This will be +2 and -3. This should be... no. Let's fill this thing. Alright, there we go. That's filled with neutral water. Alright, so this is our tester. See the buttons over there? +1, +2, or +3, 2, 1, 0, -1, 2, 3. 7 buttons in all. Wonder if the numbers have anything to do with the water that comes out of the machine. No, I was only figuring that out. Alright, let's double check. Alright, so... fill them with basic. And then we need some -3. Dude. Dude. Oh, that's not the correct color. Is it? That doesn't look very orange. Alright, should be acidic. Dooch. Okay, so we're still missing some stuff, but... number of ration boxes, please rectify. Contents of acidic water vessel incorrect, please rectify. Neutral, incorrect, please rectify. Basic water vessels incorrect, please rectify. Wow, okay. Alright. Dump them. Waste all of the water. Down the drain. So -2 should be correct. This should turn orange. Does that look the correct shade of orange? I mean, any more to be yellow, so... Okay, so I'm gonna see if this, just that. Can it buy for presents? Okay, so that didn't complain at me for the acidic. Okay, so we know that's where -2 is. So 3 higher than that is drinking water. So +1. Just gonna... Oh, hey, you can do it in one step. Alright. Just make sure. Yep, that looks the correct shade of green. And then 2 higher than this, so... Yes. Alright, load them up. Alright, are you gonna complain about me for water? Number of ration boxes insufficient. Okay, so we gotta get those boxes. $115. January 13th, March 27th, May 17th, November 11th. Alright, so I'm gonna briefly write those down. Jan 13, March 27, May 7th, July 30th, and November 11th. Which happens to be a Sunday. Alright, so November is the 11th one. So that'd be 28 days of that. 30. So it should be like G6. Alright. There. Did it work? Look at the shelves, huh? Shelves, the drawers, whatever you want to call them. Alright, well. Let's go get one drawer. Box of pasta! Alright, now we gotta figure out more dates. So January 13th would be the 13th one in the row. So 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So E3 on 1. This is a terrible puzzle. Look, another one just popped out. A box of meat rations. Alright. So that's that one. So 327. Does March have 31 days or 30? Should be a C14-ish. Dude, should be able to do the same things before. Last time I converted the dates on the calendar pages to the point shelf to type that in. Like January 13th is something like January through March section. Thursday equals E, week 3. It's so bad. 31, 30, 29, 28, 27. B14. There we go. It's the next one down. There we go. Come on, drawer. Doot. Ooh, fish rations. Fish is good. And then July is going to be the 30th one here, so 1, 8... we already know it's a Sunday, so 8... or Saturday. So 8, 15, 22, 28... 30? That can't be right. A6. Well, it worked. That's 4. Looks like there's another one. Alright. Box of soup! It's soup! Alright, then the last one is from 5, which is the midsection. May 7th, which has to be a thing. So March, the 4 weeks of March, so 7A or 6A? It'd be 7A. Hey, I remembered a little bit about dates. Okay, that makes 5. Come on, let's do this. Alright. Dude. Look at the screen! Yeah. Alright. Chart shows the nutrient values that each staff member requires for the next 5 days. Rearrange the order of the ration boxes so that they match these values. Press the A button to grab a box and place it on top of another box to switch them. Alright, let's give this a shot. Alright, so they need... Huh, I don't get it. Come on. Calendar for the first... Oh god, this was here the whole time? Fuck. Alright. So... Hello. They're okay. So, person B needs... 1 less, 3 less, and 6 less. This is horrible. Okay. So let's see. How'd they end up with switch out? Alright. Let's give them a bunch of soup, because we know they need low green. How is... Oh, soup is 1 green. It's the veg one that's less. Alright. eat all the veg. It'll be fine. Alright, so that's 3. Alright, they need one more of that. They would need one more fat, so I know soup is 1 fat. And then... Fuck! I hate the controls of this. Okay, so that's the default. Get them some veg. Okay, they're low. So let's get them some carb. Yep, that'll work. So far. Alright, so the protein and carbohydrate need to change. Do I know how to translate French in Star Ocean? I wouldn't have the slightest idea. I've never even played Star Ocean. So they need 1 less protein, 1 less red, and 3 less orange. So something with 1 more red and 1 more orange than what they have. Is it really that? No. It's the other way around. So they need... Let's give them the soup back. So they need down 1 orange and up 1 thing. So that they have... So if I change this thing to fish, like that, we need 1 protein and 1 fat compared to a thing. No, we need 1 less carbohydrate, 1 more protein, 1 more fat. Trade one of these veg for a soup. Bing! Haha! Alright, 1 solved. Who's our next person? Alright, we've got them kind of maxed out right now. What does C need? C needs max red, 1 less green, 2 less orange. So 1 more red. I need to lose 1 green and lose 2 carb. Alright, so right now, we need to gain a red. Give them a soup in exchange for 1 of these. That's way too much carbs. They're gonna die. They need less carb. What's low on carb? Lowest on carbs are fish and soup. So let's see about swapping that like this, maybe? I think I need 1 more of everything. Nope, I need 1 more protein. 1 carb is right. So 1 more protein and 3 more fat. So what if I swap the salad to meat? Would that work? Nope, protein is 1 too high. We need 1 more protein, 1 less carb. Without affecting fat. You ever played the game? It's okay. Take the pasta off. That's way too much protein. But fat is correct. Almost there. So you need to lose a carbohydrate and a fat. Yes. Compared to what we have one of everything except for salad. So we can lose a carbohydrate and a fat. Salad from pasta? That's just one of everything. It doesn't make sense. We need one more fat. How do we add one fat easy? Soup for that. Nope! Fuck. I hate the controls on this. And now I've got to restart. So 4 fat. There it is. Okay. So they need one more fat. It's hard to solve. It's not hard to solve, it's just the controls are really bad for it. Nope, it's almost there. It's fatty. One high, too high on both. Way too high on fat. Too high on protein. Too high on fat. It's 1 down from fat, 2 down from carbohydrates. So we need to lose 1 carb and 1 fat from what we have. So that should mean the soup in exchange for a salad. But then we need to gain a protein, lose 2 carb. So one of those pastas. Is there 2 in 1? Soup. Soup in exchange for the pasta. But that's just everything again. Fuck. What adds 1 fat without losing anything else? One extra fish for a soup. And then we're 1 protein too high. So how do we lose a protein easy? So we gotta keep soup. Almost there. We just need 2 fat now. Exchange that. Nope, we're back on 2 high protein. We need 2 fat, and that's it. So the big meat is lots of fat. Matter of fact, hold on. There we go. And then sorting out these 2 should auto-fix itself. No! I hate these controls so much. Okay. What does employee D need? 1 over on protein, and then 2 and 1 less. So we just need to lose a fat and a carb. Is this the soup? Nope. Is it this salad? Haha! Alright, we're good. Ah! Just solved the shit out of this puzzle. Hey, aren't you getting a little too excited? Yeah, it's kind of freaking me out. Did you see the screen? Sun, sun, star. Looks like the password from the AB room in the infirmary. You did it! Now we can open the safe. Fine-a-fucking-ly. Alright. We're good. Piece of cake. I want food when this is done, if who I think is listening. Alright, let's see what we've got. First is... the map. A map. It says floor B. The one we found in the infirmary said floor A. Yeah, so this one should be the lounge. Yeah. That would make the floor A the top floor, right? I mean, we rode the elevator down to get here. Yeah, you're right. Oh, hello, Binks. Okay, let's keep looking. There's other stuff in here. These must be... key cards. They have moons on them. These have to be the cards the announcer was talking about. We got 2 of them, just like the sun keys. You take 1, Clover. Huh? Why? Well, you're a solo, right? Alice and I only need 1. Oh, right. Got it. Now that we've got 1 left, a key. Is that the exit key? Yeah, it must be. This is our ticket out of here. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Alright. Another one where I solved the extra puzzle first. This is the exit. It's locked. Alright, here we go. Okay, do it. 3, 2, 1. Aw, so many loving headbutts. Guessed it. Breaking of head.
An Ambidex gate. has
Fucking
been
Dio!
opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Gate's been
One of
opened.
the other teams must have done it.
But the rest of us aren't even back yet.
Well, we can't fix that. Or we can fix that. Come on, let's get moving. Just then. Whoa! Did you 2 just get back?
Yes, we did, but
Then the team that opened the AB gate must have been the ones who went through the blue door.
That would be Luna, Vi, and Dio.
Of course, Dio. Huh? Wait. You guys went through the green door, didn't you? Then why the hell did you come out of the blue one?
there's an explanation for that, I promise. Just tell me, have any of you seen Quark?
Quark? No, we haven't seen him. Did something happen?
He's gone.
On the
Gone.
other side of the green door, we found a room called the treatment center. We found our key cards and left, but on our way out, he just disappeared.
So you went through the blue door to see if he'd gone in there?
No, that's not it. Look at this map.
Wow, they went the long way. So much section for Quark to have gotten lost in. Alright, so they went into the white door. Oh, so you went through the green door in the treatment center? And eventually you end up at the blue door.
It looks like there's a pretty big room in the middle there. What is it?
A warehouse similar to the one on floor A.
In any event, we've spent some time searching, but have been unable to locate Quark.
Huh? Well, maybe he went back to the other floor already.
That is a possibility. I will return and see.
I'm going back through the blue door. Figure I'll take a look at the area Luna and her team were searching.
I'll come with you then. We've got a better chance of finding him with 2 pairs of eyes.
Right. Thanks. Sorry about all this.
I guess there's nothing for it. I'll help look for him.
Me too.
Then we'll leave floor A to you guys.
Right. Let's go. Come on, Clover.
Right behind you.
Tim, Eugene, and I headed through the blue door while Alice, Clover, and Kay climbed into the elevator. Aww, you're a sucky baby. You're my sucky baby. Ah, the PEC. The pressure exchange chamber. What is this place?
It looks like a bunch of hazmat suits, probably for protection against viral or chemical agents.
Hey, we've been in the same room together, Tenmyuji, in a different reality. So these things keep you from getting sick?
Yeah, that's the idea. We should ask Luna's group about them. They investigated this room first.
Hey, there's another room underneath.
Let's have a look then.
Damn, he's not here.
Oh, Quark. Where the hell did you go? I should have kept a closer eye on him. If I'd just been watching.
Tenmyuji's fist was drawn, and his knuckles of his fist were white. He was an old man, but until then I hadn't realized how old. Suddenly, he looked very, very tired. Don't worry about it. I'm sure we'll find him. Come on, let's go try somewhere else. I put a gentle hand on his shoulder and guided him towards the exit. Memento Mori. So this is the floor B warehouse, huh? It's just like the other one.
That's pretty close. I'll give you that. Couple differences, though. Have a look over there.
White doors? Those are shining. No way. Are these chromatic doors?
Yeah, seems like it. See over here? They've got a box next to them, just like the ones next to the other doors.
Mm-hmm. Guess they're all white this time. We should go tell them.
No, first we look for Quark.
But look, I don't think he's here. What do you say we head back to floor A for now? Maybe somebody's already found him.
All right, let's go.
Spooky sounds. But that's it. The word you were looking for simply is a puzzle game. Dio?
Oh, it's just you. I'm guessing you haven't found Quark? I ran into Clover and Alice in the warehouse up on floor A. They told me about Quark and how you're all looking for him.
Puzzle? Let me write this down. P-U-Z-Z-L-E. Guess that is a puzzle.
So he hasn't come back to the warehouse?
Nope. Maybe he just went off to ruminate on a solution to this game. Chewing his cud, so to speak.
What?
Well, that's what ruminants do, isn't it?
Hey, this is no time for jokes. Should be out there looking for him too.
Why would I do that? It sounds so boring.
I'll fight you. Aren't you worried about him?
Why the hell would I be worried about some kid I've never even seen before?
What?
For all I know, he's Zero Senior. He could be hiding in some swank little cubbyhole, swirling a glass of brandy and gloating. Look at all those fools running around.
He's underage. He can't drink.
That's insane!
Yeah, there's...
What, there's no way? Are you sure? Nobody knows what Zero looks like. He could totally be a kid.
I mean, that's not wrong, but I still hate you.
I warned you, Tenmyoji. I told you it was a bad idea to just swallow everything that little bastard told you.
I trust Quark.
Suit yourself. Just don't come crying to me when it bites you in the ass.
The air grew thick with tension, but before their tempers managed to edit a light, Phi burst into the room.
Sigma, good. You've got Tenmyoji and Dio with you. We found something. Come on, all of you.
Is it a bomb or is it a quark? Did something happen?
Just, you'll understand when you get there, all right? Now come on.
Where are we going?
Quarters.
Oh, yep, it's a bomb. Ah, just a typical Tuesday. Oh wait, it's a Thursday. Ah. Oh, my sucky baby. Oh, it's... Oh. I didn't see that one coming.
What in the world?
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Oh shit. I forgot this is the actual murder timeline. There was a running in my ears, breathing, heartbeat, but my footsteps sounded muffled as I was hearing them through layers of cotton. I pressed a shaking hand to Alice's neck. Her skin was still warm, but the only pulse I felt was my own. Luna was the same. They're dead, both of them. By then everyone had arrived, cramming themselves into the small cabin. Nobody spoke. Silence flooded the room, flowing into my ears and throat like cold, brackish water. No, don't worry about bothering me. A chill shuddered its way through my body. I stood there, frozen, staring at them. I'd seen a corpse before, when we discovered the old woman, but this was different. The old woman had always been dead, at least to me, but Alice and Luna I had known. They'd been living, breathing people less than an hour ago. Reality settled around my shoulders like a thick lead blanket. My chest felt suddenly hollow. Ugh, nerve damage is fun. Who found them? My throat felt dry as I spoke. It was a full minute before someone answered.
Clover, I think. When Kay and I ran over, she was just kind of standing there next to the bodies. It was pretty clear they were both dead.
I think Clover killed them.
Me? Kill them?
You got into a fight with Alice after the AB game, didn't you? It looked like you two knew each other before you ended up here, so maybe you were trying to get her killed. None of us had any connection to her, which means you're the most likely to have a motive for murder. It's easy to see why she would have killed Luna, too.
I'll fucking fight you, Dio.
She probably caught you offing Alice, so you did her in too so she wouldn't rat you out.
Stop it, Dio.
And the AB game is a motive, too.
What do you mean?
Once someone's dead, they can't vote anymore. That means they'll automatically ally. If your opponent's guaranteed to ally, then that's an easy 3 points.
Who was Luna's opponent? Dio?
Me and Dio.
Then that would mean Dio had a motive as well.
Yep. Alice saw him killing Luna, so he had to shut her up.
Why the hell would I do something like that?
Pay attention next time. You do it to get an advantage in the next round of the AB game.
Everyone sucks in this
What kind
timeline.
of cold-hearted bastard kills a lady for a few points?
You? I mean, you killed me
I'm
for
more
a few
interested
points.
in Alice's condition than in her killer's motives.
I am as well.
What do you mean by your condition?
Her clothes are barely disturbed.
If it weren't for the knife and, blood, she would look as if she was sleeping.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, maybe she was just killed while she was sleeping.
If she wanted to take a nap, why sit on the floor when there's a bed nearby?
That is a little strange. But a better question is, would she really be sleeping right now anyway?
I think she started
Hardly seems like a time for a nap.
having radical sick symptoms, which meant she didn't fight back.
She was probably put to sleep then.
What? How?
Oh, come on. How did Zero Senior knock all of us out?
Oh, yeah, that white gas.
So you're suggesting that Zero Senior knocked them out with the white gas, then killed them both?
Yeah.
But then why would he kill them in different ways, dumbass?
However it happened, one of the people in this room did it. Well, maybe not one of the people in this room, I forgot about somebody, didn't I?
Are you talking about Quark?
He disappears and then suddenly there's a murder? I don't know about you, but that seems pretty suspicious to me.
Nah, that's crazy. Quark couldn't have done this.
Alright, then why'd he disappear?
PS1? No, it's 3DS actually.
There must have been some kind of accident.
Then I might have it backwards. If he wasn't the murderer, maybe he was one of the murdered. Well, that would explain his sudden disappearance, right?
You son of a bitch.
Dio, knock it off. That's going too far.
Whoa, calm down there, big guy. Don't tell me it never crossed your mind. I just said what you were all thinking.
Ten minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Alright, time to head for the AB rooms, guys.
Come on, we've got more important things to worry
Oh,
about.
so you're gonna abstain, huh? That's some good luck for you, Clover. Sigma was paired with Alice. Sadly, it looks like she won't be able to vote during this round. If Sigma abstains, then you'll have no one voting against you. Hey, come on, cheer up. This is your chance to escape.
Escape?
That's right. Right now, your BP's at 6. Sigma's saying he won't vote, so if you choose Betray...
Clover would get 3 points, bringing her to 9.
Whoa, hold on there. I didn't say anything about not voting.
Oh, so you are going to vote? Well, you are, right? How exciting. Sigma should have 6 BP, just like Clover. That means this next round is a one-on-one fight. If one of them can trick the other one, they'll have enough BP to get out of here. Can't wait to see who wins. Ha! Oh, this is definitely getting interesting.
I will fight you, Dio. How do...
Right. We should get to the Flore warehouse, guys. Come on.
Hey, Clover, can you choose Ally? We'll be stuck at 6 points if we both choose Betray. But if we both cooperate, we'll get 2 points and then we'll have 8. That means it'll be pretty easy for us to get 9 in the next round. What's the virtual controller skin? Open joystick display.
Yeah?
I said I wanted you to choose Ally.
Okay. You'll choose Ally too, right?
Of course. She gave me a strange sort of absent nod and turned to shuffle into the closest AB room. I wasn't sure if she'd actually understood me, but given the effect that Alice's death was having on her, I didn't think there was much else I could have done. I was preparing to enter the AB room of my own when I heard Phi's voice at my elbow and turned.
Sigma, we need to talk.
Okay. Oh, hey, Phi. Something up?
How are you planning to vote?
I was just talking to Clover about that. We're planning to both vote Ally.
Yeah, I thought so.
Huh?
Listen to me, Sigma. Because Luna's not voting in this round. Her vote will default to Ally. Her opponent is Dio and me. That means we're pretty much guaranteed to have 9 BP by the end of this round.
You and Dio are going to choose Betray?
Luna's only got 1 BP left. But she's not wearing her bracelet anymore. You saw that, right? That means it won't do anything if her BP goes negative. Well, it's not like it can make her any deader anyway. You have to betray Clover. If you can get to 9 BP, then I'll take you with us.
Wait, you mean you're planning to escape?
Of course. If you don't come with us, you're gonna be stuck here for the rest of your life.
Why? If you just wait until everyone's got 9 BP...
I can't do that. You really think Dio's gonna stick around once he's got enough points to split? You gotta make a choice here. The number 9 door is only gonna open once. If you pick Ally and Clover does too, then you only have 8 points. I promise you Dio's gonna make a break for it as soon as he can. If you want to have any chance of getting out, you need those 3 points. Now.
So if I want to get out, I have to betray Clover?
Right.
Why are you telling me this? How do I know you didn't just tell Clover the same thing?
Talk to Clover? I'd have about as much luck talking to a potato right now. The truth is, I want you to come with me.
Why?
I just know that you're important somehow.
I am important somehow. Look at all of my main character energy. You just know, huh? Did you tell Kay? He's got 6 points right now too, you know.
No, I haven't talked to him. He's playing against Tenmyoji. Tenmyoji's only got 1 point left.
So if he chooses ally, he's going to get penalized.
Exactly.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
It's almost time.
Yep.
Remember what I said.
I will! In another timeline, we're
You have
allying
to
first.
choose betray.
She looked me in the eye until I nodded, then turned and jogged to her door. You couldn't just fight him and get ally gun? Is Clover really going to choose ally? If she does, then all I have to do is choose betray and I'm out of here. No, I promised I'd choose allies. That's what I'm going to do. But Dio is almost certainly going to have 9 BP after this round. If he gets out, I'm going to be stuck here forever.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7,
Damn it! Oh, what the hell am I supposed to do?
3, 2, 1.
We always ally first. I choose life.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results.
Also, I'm a robot.
will
I can't hurt
be
people.
displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
The door ground open. I stepped out. All around me, other AB rooms were disgorging their occupants.
Wait! Dio!
Fi's voice echoed hollowly across the room. I followed her eyes to the number 9 door. And to Dio. Dio? So he's going for it. I broke into a run, hoping foolishly that I might be able to catch him. Let's go! Fight him! Come on! You can all wrestle me down when you need to.
He's going to try and open it.
So it has come to this then.
What's going on? He hasn't even seen the results yet.
It took only seconds for Tenmyoji and Kay to explain the math to her.
No!
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
The announcer's voice hadn't even faded when Dio reached the door. With a grunt, he swung the lever down. What a dick! Dicko.
Yes, it's opening.
Wait!
There's no point in trying to stop him now. The door has already opened.
But
Yeah, what about the character? You mean me? Dio leapt through the door without so much as a backward glance. Fi paused in front of it, then turned to look at me.
What happened?
I chose ally. I made a promise. Clover trusted me.
Sigma.
I see. Makes sense. I guess that's how this ends then. You had to make a choice that was right for you. And now, I have to make the choice that's right for me. Goodbye, Sigma.
Bye, Fi. Fi turned, her eyes sad, and followed Dio through the door. My real appearance. If I had fuzzy ass ears like this in real life.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary game.
Yeah, basically.
Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Well, that's it. There's nothing we can do now.
We can only hold out hope that help will arrive.
From Dio? No, from Phi maybe.
Sigma, thank you
You're welcome, Clover.
for choosing Ally.
Yeah. Well, a promise is a promise, right?
What about Luna, Alice, and the old woman? Who killed them?
Maybe one of the people who just escaped.
Or maybe one of us.
Well, there's one other person.
Oh yeah.
God. Quark. You're right. I still have to find Quark.
Suddenly full of energy, Tenmyuji leapt up and took off for one of the warehouse exits. That left only myself, Clover, and Kay. We stared at the number 9 door in silence. It would never open again. What else could we do but stare? Alright. Unfortunately, that didn't solve any of our problems. Yeah, that didn't unlock any of our things, so... That betrayal's looking pretty good. Alright. An application error occurred. Zero escape virtues last word has termed. It has termed. Hold on. I gotta... It termed. Copy that for the server. It termed. Oh. This is great. It termed. It was termed. Alright. Well, now that it's finished terming, I'll have to delete some of the files, I think. It probably overflowed data. Or that particular scene is difficult to go back to. One or the other. It termed. Help. Okay, so the file is still there. So let's delete some save datas. Let's go back to page 1. Wow, it takes forever to delete saves. I'm only going to delete one page of it, then I'll fix it later. Okay, we'll delete 2 pages. Yeah, the problem with overwriting is I'm going to quickly lose track of which one's which. Like, the playtime is semi-obvious, but... Alright, it didn't term. It termed. Is she really gonna choose ally?
10 seconds.
Alright. Betray! Freedom! Maybe finally! Dude. Okay, so there wasn't any special. All around me, the Hebrews are disgorging their occupants.
Wait! Dio!
Phi's voice echoed hollowly across the room. I followed her eyes to the number 9 door. And to Dio. Dio, no! Shook my head. I had to get to that door. All right, we might finally see what's on the other side of this door.
Dio?
No, he's going to try and open it.
Damn right I am.
But the results.
Like I need to wait for that.
Ah, Dio's BP was at 6. His opponent was Luna, and she is... well, she is as she is. Her vote would have defaulted to ally.
All he had to do was pick Betray.
And he'd have 9 points, right?
Excellent answer. I hope you remember to show your work.
But Vi was Dio's partner.
And her BP was the same as Dio's. That means she has 9 now as well.
Exactly. It was 9 the moment we stepped out of the AB room.
Why? Why didn't you stop Dio from choosing Betray?
You got the wrong idea, old man. This wasn't just my decision. We both decided to vote this way.
Is that true?
Yeah, I didn't have a choice.
You didn't? Because of you, Luna's BP is -1.
So, what, she's gonna die again? Zero can pump all the poison he wants into her. It's not gonna make a difference now. Besides, her bracelet's already fallen off.
You...
Then why did you try and stop Dio, Phi? I believe I heard you cry out, "Wait," as he headed toward the number 9 door.
Are you planning to wait for the rest of us? Did you just want to get your BP up to 9 to reduce your own risk?
Sorry, but no. The only reason I stopped Dio is because I needed to know what someone else voted.
Someone else?
But that would be...
Hi.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Do I think there's a patch to translate this to French? I think so. I think it does have language options going through multiples. I think there is a French option as well as like Chinese and Japanese and all that.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Sorry, Clover.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Ah, look at that sexy 9.
That... No. You betrayed me, Sigma.
I did. Phi said so.
Why?
Well, you did try to seduce me and then leave a different time. So that's one reason. What other choice did I have?
Keep your promise, you jerk!
Yeah, stop hurting me like this.
Liar! You're a coward. You don't care about anybody but yourself. All you wanted was to get out of here. You're horrible. I hate you.
Wait a minute. Just listen to me for a second. Whatever I did, Dio and Phi were going to get to 9 BP. The door would have been opened whether I had 9 or not.
So, all that means is that you picked Betray because you didn't want to get left behind.
No, that's not it. How could we know if they would go get help once they escaped? I can trust Phi, but Dio's different. I didn't know what Dio might do to Phi after they went through the door. What if he turned out to be Zero Senior? So I figured that if we were going to escape anyway, I should go with them and make sure that they...
Is that it? Is that your excuse? Liar! Liar! You're just like Dio! You're a coward!
I got nothing.
Whatever. Just fine. I was stupid to trust you.
Clover, I heard a clang and turned. Do we finally get to see what's outside? Alright, this is where we learn Dio's a terrorist and get to go to other timelines.
Sorry, I went ahead and opened it. Gonna have plenty of time to watch soaps on the outside, so I didn't feel like I needed to stick around to see how this little drama played out.
What a fucking dick!
Dio!
Dio!
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, shall we? Why so serious?
I'll fight you!
This really isn't the time for hesitation. You both crossed a line you weren't supposed to cross. You betrayed your friends. Am I right? I'm right.
You're not right.
You didn't have a choice, did you? You had to survive. Isn't that the way an animal thinks, though? Don't get me wrong. I see the logic, but it's kind of animal logic.
I'll fight you, Dio.
Still, you made your bed. Now you gotta lie in it. If you're gonna be an animal, be an animal. Own it. The losers, the weak, throw them away. That's how nature works, my friends. That's life at its most pure. You get me? Now come on, hurry up and...
Quick, throw him in!
The number
Oh, Jonkler.
has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Well, stay if you want. No skin off my back. Anyway, I'm out. Peace!
Base! Damn it! That's my line!
Wait! God damn it, Dio!
Tenmyuji leapt forward. Dio faked left, then dashed right, slipping being around Tenmyuji and through the door.
3, 2, 1, 0. The number 9 door is closing.
Are we not leaving, Phi?
Let's go, Sigma!
But
Shut up! Just do it!
should leave now, bye, good luck. Thank you, Sniper. I looked at her, slightly confused. But before I could respond, her hand closed around my arm like a vice and she hauled me bodily through the open door. Alright. Hey, the other side of the door! We're in! Is this where we learn Dio's a terrorist? Like a vice? What is this, a porn game? I'll vice you. I'm gonna turn up the AC.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary game.
Do I know Dio is a terrorist or am I calling? Alright, so I got 2 timelines here where I gotta figure out who the terrorist is. One where I gotta decode a terrorist thing. And one on how to survive, and I don't think I'm getting this one from this thing. So I'm guessing Dio's a terrorist. I'm calling it.
Thank you for your participation.
I already know he killed the old lady and took her bracelet, so there's some reason that he did that.
Sigma! Phi! Dio! Open up!
We can't!
Open this goddamn door!
I'm sorry, Tenmyuji. Tenmyuji's voice... Tenmyuji's voice was muffled by the thick steel. I could still hear his desperation and anger. I tried to ignore it. Is this the timeline where the bomb finally goes off? That would be nice. I'm calling it. He's the terrorist. He's one of them Myrmidons. Welcome to Floor Z. Or Alpha. Oh man. I've been waiting so long for this. Is this where I get murdered?
Alrighty then.
I know of Myrmidons from Fire Emblem.
Here we are.
Is that a hallway?
Only one way to find out.
Only one way indeed, besties. Just as Spy had guessed, on the other side of the door was a wide hallway. Unfortunately, it seemed to stop in a dead end. It took only a second to find a familiar-looking door on the left side of the hallway. We opened it and stepped inside. Well, we're here again. Oh,
This must be the prep room.
I think I searched this place with Dio and Luna.
well, this is probably just another one that looks like it. You really think you would have been able to get something on the other side of the number 9 door?
Hold up. You know about the one on floor B2?
Yeah. I visited it with Tenmyuji when we were looking for Quark.
Huh.
So you know that the pressure in here is a lot higher than the pressure outside?
What?
Oh, you didn't.
What are you talking about?
Didn't I just say what I'm talking about? The air inside this facility is kept at a higher pressure than the air outside.
We're gonna depressurize. It's gonna be great.
Apparently, they're doing it to keep the virus from getting in. If you're leaving, you have to lower the pressure until it matches what's outside. This room is where you prepare for all of that.
All right.
See those suits over on the wall? They keep you from getting infected once you're outside. You have to put one on before you can go into the pressure exchange chamber downstairs.
How do you know all that?
Luna told me.
Really? Wait, why did Luna know all that?
Apparently, it was all in a manual she found in a room we searched.
Whoa, wait, go back. You said there's some kind of mysterious virus out there?
Well, I wouldn't say it's mysterious. I think it's that Radical 6 thing Alice was talking about. Don't quote me on that, though.
That sounds bad.
Well, we've come this far. We can't turn back now. Let's get those suits on and head outside.
No argument here. Let's do it.
We climbed into the protective suits in silence, then headed down to the pressure exchange chamber. This is as far as we've gotten! Alright, freedom! Are we gonna be on Mars? With a quiet hum, the process began. I could hear the soft hiss of air leaving even through my helmet. There was nothing to do until it finished but wait. Then out of nowhere, Dio spoke up.
I never thought I'd succeed so easily.
It took me a moment to realize his voice was coming from the speaker in my helmet. Apparently the radio was designed to activate automatically. You mean getting out of here?
You're thinking too small. I guess I can tell you who I really am.
What?
You see, the thing is, I'm a hero. I was sent here from far away to save mankind.
What?
What? Too surprised to speak?
Dio, I think maybe you should calm down a bit.
We're all excited to be getting out of here, but...
Oh, never mind. You're clearly too small-minded to understand.
We were still going back and forth when the quiet hiss of air escaping slowed. And stopped. The door at the end of the room slowly ground open. We walked through to find ourselves in a nearly identical room. After 2 more decompressions, the last door finally opened. Dio, tell me more. Oh, hi. I stepped outside and gasped. A dark landscape like none I'd ever seen lay spread out before me. I couldn't help but stare. Well, what the hell?
Looks like a desert.
I can see that. The question is, which desert?
I don't know. I can't tell you what day it is, though.
Huh? Oh, it's because of the eclipse.
Look, the moon's red. See? This must be a total lunar eclipse.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that in the lounge.
During a total lunar eclipse, the moon is entirely covered by the Earth's shadow. That doesn't mean the moon just disappears or turns black, though. It actually reflects light that's passed through the Earth's atmosphere. But this makes it appear to be red. Essentially, what's happening is that the moon is reflecting the sunset.
The blood moon is rising once again. Please be careful, Link.
Do you remember when the next total lunar eclipse was going to happen?
Yeah, December 31st this year, so New Year's Eve. That's what the magazine said, at least.
Well, there you go.
So today is December 31st? Wait, shit, if I got grabbed Christmas morning, then that means I've been here 6 days?
Looks like it. We should get to the nearest town.
Okay, and where would that be?
There has to be one around somewhere. Even deserts have some towns, whether they're in the Mojave, Sahara, or Gobi. It's not what I'm worried about, though.
What are you worried about?
Forget it. Doesn't matter right now.
I like spacesuit Fi. Oh, come on. Tell me. I'm curious now. Possible as it might seem, I could have sworn I heard her frown.
I'm worried about whether or not there are any survivors. If Alice was right about the virus.
Are you saying humankind might be extinct? What the hell? No way, that's impossible. A whole species can't just die out in 6 days,
I
that's...
hope it's not people stuck in there, including Quark. We need to find help and come back for them.
Okay. I turned to take a step. That was with a rough crackle over the radio and the sound of someone falling. I turned back to see Fi on the ground. Hey, are you alright? What happened? I ran over and helped lift her back up. She fumbled for a second, then clambered to her feet.
Where are we?
Her voice was low and rough. Huh?
I see. This timeline.
Timeline? She didn't respond. I was about to begin a more irate line of questioning when she suddenly grabbed me by the shoulders.
Hey, where's Dio?
Dio? Oh yeah, I haven't seen him since we got out. I'm sure he was with us when we left.
Shit. We need to split up and find him.
Why?
Because he needs to tell me something. Why are you asking me this?
What?
Don't tell me you forgot. Wait, maybe not. He must not have made this jump.
She wasn't making any sense. I mean, it makes sense to me.
Look, forget about that. Just find Dio. I'm going over to that hill, so you take the other direction.
Okay. But she'd already taken off without waiting for my answer. I watched her for a few moments, confused, before turning and headed back to look for Dio myself. Damn. Don't see him anywhere. Where the hell did the guy go? I was looking around, trying to decide where to go next when I heard them. The signal must have been degraded, but I could still make out a few words.
What the hell are you doing? Answer me, Dio.
Their voices were cutting in and out, but I had heard that last word clear as day. Dio. Sounded like Fi had found him. I spun around and took off in her direction. Oh,
Is that a transmitter?
transmitter?
See, phone home, Bet free souls anxious from you.
How do you know?
I know everything about you. Know you're the Myrmidons.
Yes, he is a terrorist! Transmission was getting clearer. I had to be getting closer.
Never mind that. I need to ask you something. What's the password for the number 0?
Number 0.
The hell, you mad?
I'm no man.
How the hell can you crack jokes right now?
You haven't given me my answer. What's the deactivation code? Hey, what are you... Stop!
Shit! That didn't sound good. I sped up and quickly crested the hill in front of me. Oh! There they were. Stop! See ya, sniper. I went down the hill as fast as I could, half running, half sliding, and also I think I'm on Mars. With the suits on, I couldn't tell who was who, but I had to stop them. I clambered to my feet, slightly winded from my ordeal. The suited figure I'd slammed against lay on the ground next to the other one. Moved over to peer through the visor. Dio. His eyes were closed, almost like he was just sleeping. My tackle must have knocked him out.
Thanks. That was a close one.
No sweat. What's this transmitter you were talking
You
about?
heard, huh?
Yeah.
Well, it's right over there. See that briefcase-looking thing? He was trying to use that to get in touch with somebody.
Where the hell did he get it?
Probably had it hidden somewhere.
Wait, hidden? Are you saying Dio's been here before?
Yeah, probably. My guess is he came here, hid the transmitter, and then snuck into the building.
Snuck in? I wasn't quite sure what to make of that, so I decided to take a closer look at the transmitter. There was a screen on the upper part with a bunch of numbers that looked, well, like nothing. What the heck is this? It's the decoding! Gonna get the feeling. Just take a real quick screenshot just in case. Probably won't need it. Is that some kind of phone number?
No, it's too long for that. It's 25 digits.
What is it then?
Don't know. I assume it's some kind of code, but I don't see a key to decode it with.
I heard an odd crackling noise in my helmet. It took me a moment to realize it was a voice, Dio's voice. What's so funny?
Sorry. You guys just had it so fucking backwards I couldn't help myself. You can't find the key to decode it? Well, no shit. The key's right in front of your face.
What?
That's the key. The message is somewhere else. You need those 25 numbers to decode it.
None of what he was saying made any sense. It makes sense! We're going to the other timeline! Dio, what's going on here? Who were you trying to call with this thing?
What, you don't know? At least one of you is appropriately ignorant. Fine, whatever. Might as well tell you. I don't really have any reason to hide my identity now that my mission's a success. Besides, she'll probably tell you if I don't. Might as well hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
Sounds good, Dio. Dio shifted to put his hands behind his head, but didn't bother getting up. I belong to an organization called the Myrmidons. You've probably never heard of it. But there might be a few people out there who've heard of Free the Soul. If you haven't, well, it's a sacred religious order with over 1 million true believers. The Myrmidons are the hand of the free the soul. We do what needs to be done to bring us closer to the new world free the soul promises. There are some people who might call us terrorists. Then again, from their point of view, I suppose we might be. We're trying to tear down the corrupt world they built, after all. But when the sun dawns the first time on our new world, we'll be hailed as saints, holy messengers who cleanse the filth from a dying planet. Well, only a handful of people will really become saints. Not even all the Myrmidons will be granted sainthood. First, you have to be raised with the teachings of Free the Soul from birth. Then you have to be chosen to join the ranks of the elite and achieve great things. Returning from this mission would secure my position. Free the Soul is built around the teachings of a man named Brother, who founded our order many years ago. His teachings are too profound for ordinary people to understand, but you could say that the core ideas of his doctrine are to separate oneself from worldliness, to destroy greed, and to divorce the soul from the body to cleanse it. Those who follow his teachings with discipline and devotion will be reborn as a new form of human. Culty fun, yes. Only this new species will be able to live in equality, in a world without war or starvation. Brother was born into a poor family. I've been told he didn't know his father, and that he lost his mother at a young age. The only family he had was his younger brother, a boy named Left. They say Brother had a special power, and that he was able to touch the thoughts of other people and see into them. It left him constantly exposed to the filthy greed of mankind. When Brother was 16, Left was found dead. His body was covered in bruises, but the police only made a cursory investigation and quickly ruled his death a suicide. Later, Brother was found out that the killer had paid the police a massive bribe to keep the truth hidden. He burned with rage, but also found himself immersed in cold despair. Eventually, he received a divine revelation. Mankind was thoroughly corrupted by greed. They had to be purified, and a new world created. God had given Brother his mission. That was when he began to teach others the truth, and at the age of 26, he started Free the Soul. Once Free the Soul was established, he devoted his resources to research on human cloning, so that he could create the new species he'd foretold. He invited to assist him a team of scientists from a research facility in the United States, and a year later, the first 10 new humans were born. Those 10 were the first generation of Myrmidons. Incidentally, I'm from the 4th generation. Our DNA comes from Left, Brother's younger brother. That means that we all share a face, and we were all given the same name, Left. Some people think that's weird, but individuality seems much weirder to me. If everyone looks the same, there's no such thing as race or even individuality. With cloning, you don't even need different genders. How could you get more equal than that? Still, there's a little random deviation, and other factors that influence a clone's development. I was the best of my generation, so I was chosen to lead the Myrmidons. I was probably sent here because Brother noticed the caliber of my skills. Dio isn't any ist, but is still an asshole. My mission was to infiltrate this facility. When I was given my orders, I thought this was going to be my chance. In all my life, I've only ever once been punished for breaking our laws. It had to do with women. I had come in contact with someone unclean, I was considered corrupted. Even if I was punished harshly and purified, my soul, my dishonor remained. I wanted to prove my loyalty to Brother, so I was determined to be successful on this mission no matter what. My entire purpose is to be part of the foundation of Brother's new world. Now that I've fulfilled that purpose, for the first time in my life I understand what true happiness is.
Oh, Holy Father.
His voice had taken on the most reverent tone. When he finished speaking, he made some sort of odd sign over his chest. Fi shoved his hands away.
I don't care about your goddamn mission. You did this to us. Now we're going to...
She grabbed the rock he'd held over her only minutes ago and lifted it over her head. Fi? What are you...
Shut up! You still haven't answered my question. I'm going to ask you one more time. What is the password for the number 0 bomb?
Bomb?
God damn it!
There's a number 0 bomb?
Didn't I tell you to shut up? Now, tell me, what's the password?
She swung the rock down towards Dio's head.
Wait! Okay. Fine. It's not gonna do you any good, though. I completed my mission. What are you gonna do with the password at this point?
Not your problem. Just give it to me. Otherwise...
Fine. No skin off my back. The password for the 0 bomb is LXAQNSGDQ.
Alright, just take a picture of that just in case. If I toss the rock off to the side.
You heard that, right, Sigma?
I did. Huh?
The password. I'm going to try my best to remember it, but I won't know if I manage to until after I make the jump. There's a chance I won't remember anything, so you need to memorize it, just in case. Got it?
GDQ, I knew speedrunners were fucking... I had absolutely no idea what she was talking about, but I was beginning to understand that it was probably pretty important. With that in mind, I repeated the strange series of letters over and over in my head, doing my best to memorize them. LXA, QNS, GDQ.
Okay. We're done with you. Let's go.
Go where?
Not sure, but I think he does. Get up.
Fi grabbed Dio's arm and hauled him to his feet. He jerked his arm away and petulantly began to walk. Bitch! Is there a city near here?
Well, not really a city, I guess. More like a shelter. Some people who survived the disaster live there.
Disaster? What disaster?
Just shut up and follow me. You can see for yourself.
I looked up. Must have been a clear night because there was more stars than I'd ever seen before. I thought I could even see a band of the Milky Way. And in the middle of that field of stars shone the full moon. A giant red orb looming over the center of the sky. Had it always been so big? 'Cause we're on Mars! Calling it, we're on Mars. Dio ending? That would make perfect sense. Space. See, it would make sense because I've already gotten the thing with the radio signals on opposite sides of the sun. We know there were people on Mars. But Mars is red. No, Mars is actually brown when you're on it. It's just the iron in the... It's iron in the sand. Maybe we're on one of Mars's moons. And Mars is the moon. Either way, Mars. Calling Mars. Dio end. I saw Dio's end. Alright. Back to page 1. Why would I skip it? Because I've heard it so many times and we've got so much more to do. If I'm gonna get one more ending today, I could hold off. Alright. That didn't unlock knowing he's the one who plants the bomb. This is bullshit. We know he planted the bomb. Alright, well. Let's try to squeeze this. With this long string of numbers, we now have the 25-digit decode. So you enabled that gas, passed out, and woke up here in the AB room?
Yes. Well, there it is. Everything that's happened with the Myrmidons and me. I left a few of the details out, of course, but you get the idea.
Yeah, thanks. She gave me a sad sort of smile and stood up.
We should go back.
Not yet. Your story explained a lot, but there's still one big question.
Which is?
Who here is a Myrmidon? One of us planted the bombs. Based on the code we found, it's pretty clear that person is a Myrmidon. Right?
Yes.
Yes, she has Opie. We're gonna... My Opie are better. And I agree that we need to figure out who they are.
What do you propose we do?
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you about. Do you have any clues?
Clues? Well, if I could decrypt that code, it might tell us something, but
How can we do
I
that?
told you. We need a key.
I have a key.
Without that, it's pointless.
What's a key?
A key is a key. It allows you to sort of unlock a code. Myrmidons usually use this huge string of numbers as a key.
Wait, a long string of numbers? Could that be... Time travel! 7815361098838094241990551.
What the hell?
I was almost as surprised as she was. The numbers had just kind of appeared in my mind, and I was saying them before I knew what I was doing. Alice looked at me incredulously, and I stared back.
Where did... Wait. Can you say that again?
7815361098838094241990551.
That's 198,449,351 to the third power.
What?
That number you just told me. Prime factor decomposition on that number gets you 198,449,351 to the third power.
You're talking about reducing an integer to a series of prime numbers that you multiply together to get it right? Like, you have 30, then you get 2 times 3 times 5, right?
Exactly. You probably learned that in junior high, right?
So you're saying that 198449351 is our prime, and if you multiply it by itself 3 times, you get the number I mentioned. I'm not gonna read it a third time. It's really hard to read with that format.
Yes.
Don't tell me you just did all that in your head.
I did do all of that in my head. Simple mental arithmetic.
What? No, no way. That's impossible.
I told you. I'm better at math than most people.
That's not better at math.
Look at you. You just recited a huge string of numbers. That seems pretty astounding, too.
Yeah, I do time travel, though. It's different.
Where did you find that number anyway?
I didn't know what to say. What would I tell her? That it just came to me?
Can't tell me, huh? Fine. I'm pretty sure that's the key to the code, though. I know the Myrmidons use prime factors for their keys. And there aren't a lot of 25-digit numbers that turn out to be the third power of a prime number. I think there's a very good chance that number you memorized was specifically created by someone.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Could you explain that with small words?
Well, look at the prime factors of your number. 198,449,351 to the third power. I think that's our hint for cracking the code. You still don't get it? Try to remember the code we saw in the infirmary. What did it say on the monitor?
I think the first row was CQUJHNMTEONERAXDFMIOVP.
And the second row?
BYO, I think. And they just repeated.
Wow, you've got a pretty impressive memory.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We could really use someone like you back at the...
Thank you, I'm a robot. Well, keep going. How do we decode that?
You use 198,449,351 to point you to the right letters.
How do we do that?
Well, the first number is 1, so take the first letter. The next number is 9, so go 9 letters over from the first one.
What?
Then 8 from that one. Just keep going until you get something. Make sense?
No. I read over what she said in my head. The prime number Alice had given me was 198449351. So that would get if we picked out the letters like she'd explained. First letter C from the top left, then you'd move 9 from the right, which would give you O, then 8 more to the right. Eventually we'd get a word. That word was... A son of a bitch! I have 6 chances! Fuck! Why? Alright. Well, hold on. Let me write the number down. becomes a robot. Alright. The code sheet won't be displayed when I input my answer, but it would be wise to solve it now. Oh, son of a bitch! Alright, hold on. We're gonna be here for a bit. Alright. Cipher time. You know what? Fuck it. I'm taking a screenshot. We're gonna solve the code live. Remember the key. Closing this window will take me to the input screen. Alright. Okay, hold on. Why would it make me do this? Alright. Let's get the code out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so that means the first letter should be D, because it's 1. 9Q, R, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. V, W, X, Y, Z, A, B, C. It is such Ace Attorney-ass music, yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so we have the cipher. How is the cipher supposed to work again? C, Q, U, J, H, N, M, T, E, O, N, E, R, A, X. Fuck. Fuck it. So she explained it. Do I have to do each individual No. So... this is supposed to be a word. Okay, one's that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8. 4. No, this isn't either. Okay, C is 1. Q with 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I think I got it now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. So it's the number of letters you need to go down the stupid code. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. All right. We have cracked the cipher code. I did it! Completed! That's it. That's the answer.
Completed? Are you sure?
Yeah. I did exactly what you told me to do. And the word I got is completed. Well, actually, it's completed, completed, completed. The code and the letters repeat every 2 lines. It just repeats.
Well, I can't remember the code like you can, but if you're certain, I believe you.
I'm definitely certain.
All right, then. I wonder what completed is supposed to mean, though.
What? It's just the Phyrexians. It's gonna be fine. Aside from the obvious you mean. I'm guessing it means mission complete. So that's what the transmitter was for.
Huh? What are you talking about? What transmitter?
I barely even heard her. Suddenly my mind was full of memories that hadn't been there a moment before. It was like a wave had washed away the sand, revealing a bed of precious gems underneath. Time travel! Ciphers! Passwords! Nonsense!
Oh, Holy Father, Holy Brother, Holy Master, my sacred mission is at last complete. With these 2 hands, mankind is saved. I am your will made flesh. In your name, I give thanks.
But why am I a robot? Alright, we're starting to... The Jenga pieces are falling into place. Damn it. Why hadn't I realized it before? I could remember a series of numbers, but not this? At least I remembered it now. Dio was a member of the Myrmidons. And not just any member, he was their leader. That meant he'd had to be the one who planted the bombs.
Hey, are you listening to me?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Then answer my question. What the hell was that? What's this about a transmitter?
I didn't trust myself to try to explain it to her. More than likely, she'd just think I was insane. Even I could barely make sense of the influx of new information.
Wait. Don't tell me you're one of the Myrmidons.
No. If I was, do you really think I'd reveal myself like this?
Point.
Out of nowhere, Clover appeared. Hey, Clover.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Really?
We're all down in the Floor B warehouse. Well, all of us but Luna and Quark.
Why?
We've still got 45 minutes until the white doors open.
I know that.
Oh, okay. Hey, wait a minute. I thought UK and Quark didn't know about the white doors.
Tenmyoji told us about them. He said he'd show us where they were, so we all followed him down to the Floor B warehouse.
I'm assuming you left Quark with Luna?
Yeah. Anyway, when we showed up, Phi and Kay were already there.
So...
Well, all of a sudden, Phi, Tenmyoji, and Dio all started yelling at each other.
What?
Why? Did something happen?
According to Clover, the last AB game had been the cause of their fight. Even though Tenmyuji only had 1 BP, Phi had chosen Betray. They started to fight, and since Dio had pressed Betray on behalf of his team, eventually he got dragged in too.
That seems odd. Phi only had 1 BP too. Her choice seems like a perfectly valid defensive move.
Ugh. Just come with me. Kay's trying to calm them down, but there's only one of him.
No, there's 2 of him, because I am also apparently K, and a robot. Don't question it. Okay, come on, Alice, let's go. Don't question the not... K is a clone of me, I'm a robot, maybe K is the real me. I got nothing. It keeps going. Crowbot. I'm the Crowbot. Yes. Warehouse B. Are you able to get in, hon? All 4 of them were still there when we arrived. They seemed to have calmed down a bit, but the tension in the air was almost visible. I felt like I'd stepped into a room full of flammable gas. Even the smallest spark could turn the whole place into a raging inferno. You're in the lobby? Alright, give me a second. Even Kay, usually so calm and collected, was standing ramrod straight with his hand balled into a fist at his side. I think I'm going to keep going on this for a bit, so I want to let you in. So I'll be back in a second. We'll get the BRB screen. And by that I mean I don't have a BRB screen. I should probably get one of those. No stream rip, no stream rip, all jump scare. I was gone and muted. Alright, back to... I looked at Alice, pursed my lips, and then headed over to the angry knot of people occupying most of the room. I need a BRB screen, it's true. Clover told me what's going on. This whole thing is stupid. You need to knock it off.
Stupid? What about this is stupid? We're talking about my life, you self-righteous dick.
I know, but yelling at each other isn't going to solve your problem. Best thing for us to do right now is to trust each other and get through this. Wouldn't you agree?
Hard to trust someone who tried to kill me.
Same to you. I told you letting Dio vote was a stupid idea. What did you think he was gonna do? You might as well have pressed the button yourself.
I couldn't just leave Quark alone.
That's no excuse. And where do you get off telling me I shouldn't have picked Betray? Did you even think that through? What, I was supposed to pick Ally? If I'd done that, I'd be dead right now.
I could say the same thing to you. Damn good thing Dio didn't choose Ally.
Please, that's enough from both of you. Sigma's right. This isn't the time to be bickering with each other.
Oh, you don't get to talk. You tried to betray Clover and escape on your own.
Perhaps. But I think that's better than merely killing someone.
Well, I only did it so that she wouldn't kill Tenmyoji.
No, you did it because you're a terrorist, Dio. Ah! God damn it! Enough already! I roared with fury, and my voice echoed and rebounded off the walls of the warehouse. Everyone fell silent. I didn't know how long that silence would last, so I decided to put it all on the table. There was only one way I was going to be able to control the situation. Guys, listen to me. We really don't have time for this. I was met with a number of glares, but I soldiered on. See, the thing is, I figured out who planted the bombs.
What? Is this what you were talking about earlier?
Sort of, yeah. I know which one of you it is.
Well, spit it out then.
Please, explain what's going on here.
I don't think I need to. They're going to admit their guilt in just a few minutes.
What?
You're all going to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Or I guess I should say, Dio's mouth.
What are you on? You think I set those bombs?
Yes, I do.
Hey, if you're gonna accuse me, you better have some pretty damn good evidence, pal.
I'm not accusing you. I'm just stating a fact.
Oh yeah? Where the hell did you get that fact?
Fun as it was, I knew taunting alone wouldn't be enough to make Dio confess. He'd just play dumb. He was good at it. And I'd get nothing. That meant I was going to have to trick him. Well, you see, I'm actually from Free the Soul.
Free the Soul? What's that? Some kind of hippie shoe company?
Don't play dumb, Dio. Or should I call you Left? Brother ordered me to come here. To keep an eye on you. It was quick, but for just a moment I saw his eyes twitch. I leapt on that moment of weakness like a hungry dog on a steak. Fine. Skepticism is understandable, admirable even. But perhaps this will convince you. I pressed forward, pulling out every fact I could remember. I told Dio about Brother's background and how his young brother Left had been murdered. I mentioned casually that the Myrmidons were all clones of a single person. So, still not convinced? How about this? 7815361988883. Do a little prime factor decomposition to that, you'll get 198449351 to the third power. If I'm not who I say I am, how on earth could I possibly know that?
What? No, that's not possible.
Finally. So, let's start over, shall we? I was sent here to watch your every move. Seems our wise and noble brother doesn't trust you. He suspects betrayal.
No! You're lying!
I assure you I'm not. But if you don't believe me, why don't you go outside and call him yourself with your transmitter?
No. No! You have to be lying! Brother trusts me! That's why he chose me for this mission! Why would he make me the leader of the Myrmidons if he...
Huh? Sorry, what was that?
I said, why would he have made me the leader of the Myrmidons if...
I grinned.
Wait, what the hell? Are you fucking kidding me?
Sorry, Dio. I've never even seen brother.
What the hell was all that? How did you know all those things?
Psychic nonsense, let's keep going. Time travel. Dunno. Maybe I was divinely inspired.
Oh, give me that shit!
What's going on?
What are these myrmidons?
Dio and I stared at one another while Clover and Tenmyuji quickly explained to Phi and Kay about the memory card and the number 2 bomb, and about the code we'd found that was from a terrorist organization called the Myrmidons.
So you mean to say someone from the myrmidons planted the bombs?
And Dio pretty much just admitted to doing it?
Yeah.
Bastards. I'll never forgive you.
I heard a low, furious muttering behind me and turned to see Alice, her lips pulled back into a snarl.
I am going to kill you!
Her voice rose to a scream and she charged towards Dio! He ducked out of the way smoothly and pulled something from his pocket.
Whoa there. I like my women a little feisty. But you're taking it a little too far, sweetheart. Tone it down.
What?
You see this? You know what it is, don't you?
Oh my god. Is that the detonator?
Exactly. And I assume you know what happens if I press this button?
Yes. I think I do. I'm guessing it'll set off both of the bombs.
Well, I wouldn't say both.
You mean there's still a number 1 bomb we haven't found?
Correct. And there's one more, too.
A number 0 bomb.
No. There are 4 bombs?
Exactly.
4 whole bombs.
I've planted 4 bombs.
He can only count to 4!
They're the ones numbered 1, 2, and 3, but there's also one more. Bomb number 0. Add all that up, and you're looking at about 4 tons of explosive power. Those go off, and it's all over. That's enough oomph to turn this whole place into a smoking crater.
But what does any of... He a real programmer.
Aren't you forgetting something?
That'd kill you too.
So, I'm ready for that. I've got spares.
Spares? Is that what Sigma was talking about?
Yeah, clones.
I heard Alice whisper something to Clover. Fuck! Binks!
Clover, show him all that training wasn't for nothing.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Right.
Before I had a chance to ask them what was going on, they moved!
Die, you bastard! Yeah!
She roared and leapt towards Dio, Clover following just behind. Alice threw a punch at Dio's face, and as he dodged, Clover spun out from behind her. Okay, you off the desk. Dio grunted and turned to face Alice. It takes on Alice, but Clover darted in and snatched the detonator from his hand.
Clover, get him!
Heavy cat, one-handed. One-handed cat.
Right! Sigma, catch!
Huh? Why are you trusting me? Before I could respond, Clover had thrown the detonator at me. I scrambled to grab it out of the air and held it to my chest. Buttoned down like a dingus.
Damn it! Stop! Let me go! Still let go of me, you asshole!
I'll fight you, Dio. I will fight you. I'm tired of your shit. Yelling didn't do him any good, and Dio found himself subdued by the skillful teamwork of Alice and Clover. Strangely, though, once they had a hold of him, he stopped struggling. I was reminded of a gazelle with its neck in the mouth of a lion. Had he surrendered? Or did he have some trick up his sleeve? I didn't feel right. Didn't have to wait long for my misgivings to prove true. The detonator in my hand suddenly began to flash. What?
Ha! Serves you right.
What are you laughing at?
You, her, all of you. God, you're stupid.
What? Why?
See that detonator you threw to Sigma? You activated it. If it gets more than a meter away from me, it sets itself off. We figured someone might try to take it away, so we put in a little safeguard. Since you two were kind enough to take it away from me, the bombs have gone from remote control to countdown timer. Go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Won't make any difference now. The bombs are gonna go off no matter what.
Wow, what a dick. How long do we have?
About 30 minutes.
That's all we need.
30 minutes.
Oh no.
My condolences.
What can we do to stop them?
I told you that already. First, we need the device that allows us to input information. Then we plug it into each bomb and enter the codes.
Hey, Alice, who the hell are you? How do you know all this?
None of your damn business. Just tell me where the input device is.
Well, that's none of your damn business.
Come on, I know where it is. I've gotten it before. Yeah! Squeeze on him!
Fuck! Stop! You're gonna break it!
Of course. That's the plan.
Please, stop!
Just tell me what I want to know.
What a bitch. What happened to those clones, huh?
Okay, I'll tell you. It's in my coat. The right-hand pocket.
Clover, check it out. Right.
She nodded and started digging through his pockets. After a few minutes,
It's no use. There's nothing here.
Did you lie to me?
No, I swear, keep looking.
Oh, wait. There is something in here.
wow, Clover, you really suck at your job. Clover pulled her hand from his pocket and held it out. Is that a pill, like for medicine?
Hey, what is this?
Huh? I can't see it. Bring it over here.
Clover frowned and moved closer to Dio, holding the pill out towards him. Oh, he's gonna chomp a cyanide pill? Suddenly he moved, his right hand shaking to grab the pill from Clover's hand. Before anyone could react, he shoved it in his mouth. There was a tiny crack as he bit down on it. Almost immediately, he grimaced in pain.
Shit!
What? What was that?
Cyanide pill?
Poison, I guess.
What?
Damn! How could I be so stupid?
What a bitch! His eyes rolled up in his head, and flecks of spittle began to trickle from the corners of his mouth. I grabbed him by the hair and shook. What the hell are you doing? Where's the input device?
Lost it. In my couch. Back home.
Fuck you, Dio. Don't screw with me.
Fine. Don't tell us. How about you give us the deactivation codes instead?
Deactivation. You guys are persistent. Fine. Not gonna do you much good anyway. I'll tell you. You only get one.
Well, that makes two that I'd have.
This is the deactivation code for bomb 3. Ready? LXQ LHC NMR.
What about the other three? Tell us the other three! He didn't even seem to hear me.
My body will be a part of the foundation of a bright future.
His voice was weak and more foam was dribbling out of his mouth.
Such a beautiful world. May brother live in everlasting glory.
Those were the last words Dio spoke. He died with a strange, happy smile.
They
Damn.
only gave us the password for one of the bombs. This is bad. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
How much time have we got?
25 minutes.
Are you sure?
Yes. When he told us the time, I checked my bracelet. It said exactly 30 minutes.
You mean the bombs are gonna go off the same time the next set of doors opens?
Yes. The time on your bracelet is the time we have left.
Convenient. I like it. Oh, so 25 minutes.
This isn't good. I was hoping that we might be able to escape through the white doors, but
It takes 5 minutes for the primary door to open and close. So,
yes, I know. There's no way we can get through them before the explosion happens.
Well, I've got at least 2 bomb
There's
codes.
no point just standing around.
Actually, wait, no, I have 3 bomb codes. I have the 0 bomb code, I have the 3 bomb code, and I have one of the bomb codes from the fucking Inquisitor. Don't question the Inquisitor. There was an Inquisitor. It was weird.
We should start looking. We need 3 things. The password input device.
Which I found. And the remaining 2 bombs, right?
Right.
we also need passwords for all the bombs other than number 3.
Exactly.
Maybe Dio has a note or something.
Hold on. Let me check.
She knelt down and quickly checked his pockets and sleeves, then sat back on her heels, frustrated.
Damn, he's clean.
She looked pale.
Then we'll just have to hope we find it somewhere. Tenmyoji, can you go tell Luna what's happened?
Right. I'm on it.
Good. The rest of you, let's move out. We can do this. Let's go.
Alright. We all took up on a run, heading on to different parts of the building. But all of our searching turned up nothing. And as we searched, the clock kept ticking. Then at last, the chromatic doors opened.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Yeah, unfortunately, 1 minute remains until... Our time had run out. We watched the white doors open. Were they doors to heaven or to hell? The thought barely had time to flood through my mind before everything went white. We didn't even have time to say goodbye. 1,000 emotions flooded my brain in those last moments. Why? How? How had we ended up this way? Then a blistering wave of heat like the surface of the sun itself wiped out any lingering thoughts. Woo! My consciousness slipped away into a bottomless pool of darkness. Neither heaven nor hell, only the void. Hey, Binks, they're calling to you. Wait, is this an ending? Alright, I'll turn up the music and we'll get one before I stop streaming today. It's the Alice end. Oh, it auto-skipped it because I clicked the window. That's beans. Beans! How dare I? Well, don't worry, there's only 4 more endings until, you know, you'll get to hear it again in full because I'll actually be done the game. So that leaves Sigma, Quark, Luna, and... the 9th man. Alright, so that means we now know who our terrorist is. We can go down the other 2 lines here. I'm guessing those are just novel sections. It's probably going to be a lot of sitting and listening to stuff next session, but I presume this will lead to something after we find the code. So I'm going to jump to here and then save again. And that's going to be it for today, because I just don't have the time, I think, to finish the game. But next time, between all the walking and the talking, likely we'll be done, because there's just this scene, there's going down this, there's maybe surviving over here, and then finally having the passwords and shit to do this one, where everybody died, and then maybe figure things out. Wait, hold on, is that 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, 5. 5 was the 9th one. So, I'm gonna guess one of these is Quark, one of these is that, and then Phi and me are over here. This is the one where I'm a robot. And this is the one where I suck. Alright. We stopped Phi. 9 points are achieved. Alright. So, let's close that out. Next stream, I do have to have a stream tomorrow. I have to do my first async race for the Tournament of Champions. If I do get in that, you'll never know. And then Sunday will be Tunic. So look forward to those. Thanks everyone for coming out. I am hoping to beat this game next week. It will be grand to finally be done this one and on to the last one in this series so I can finish that and then go on to another series. We've been doing this for so long. Anyway, though, thanks everyone for coming out, and I will see you later.